It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. McCarthy going to put it up right away. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. McCarthy going to throw again. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
On play action, McCarthy. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's second and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down. You talk about this Rams defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm happy.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights.